grace of Almighty Allah. Dear students, last day we discussed about the chapter 4, work, energy and power, and my last topics was work. Now we discuss about a CQ problem. Dear students, just see a blackboard or whiteboard. Here you see that a question: from raised Ronnie of mass 40 kg starts for school with 0.4 meter per second square uniform acceleration and reaches at school after 70 seconds. Dear students, follow this question very carefully. The mass of Ronnie's elder brother Johnny is 50 kg. Dear students, Ronnie of mass, the mass of Ronnie is 40 kg and Ronnie's elder brother Johnny 50 kg, and the height of the roof of their house কি এখানে আমরা বলছি the height of the roof of their house is 20 meter. Dear students, now the C type question: what is the distance of Ronnie's school? What is the distance of Ronnie's school from his starting point? Dear students, just imagine from rest, that means initial velocity 0. Rest position, that means the initial velocity is 0. As the questions included only for Ronnie, then we calculate our questions for this stem. Dear students, listen to me. The mass of Ronnie is 40 kg. Starts for school with uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration A 0.4 meter per second square. Reaches at school after 70 seconds. That means time 70 seconds. Dear students, here you see the time t 70 seconds from rest, that means initial velocity u 0 meter per second, and the uniform acceleration A 0.4 meter per second square. The question is, what is the distance? What is the distance? That means we say that S, because distance of Ronnie's school from his starting point. That means we say that this distance is displacement. So the formula is related with chapter 2. That means motion. You know that what is the formula? What is the formula? So we write down our formula and given values. So dear students, here you see that from rest, that means initial velocity u equal 0 meter per second. Dear students, be careful. The value uniform acceleration, that means we say that A equal 0.4 meter per second square, and time to reach the school 70 seconds. That means we say that time t equal time t equal 70 seconds. Dear students, the question is, what is the distance? That means we say that displacement or distance S equal what? Dear students, what is the formula? We say that the formula is, for C type, we know that the formula S equal, I think all of you are write down the formula. S equal ut plus half a t square. Dear students, we put down our value u, that means 0, into t, that means 70, plus half into acceleration 0.4 into t, that means 70 square. So what is the value? Please calculate the value. Where is my calculator? So dear students, I have no calculator, but I have a simple mobile. We calculate our value. 0 plus 70, that means 4900 into 0.2. So what is the value? Into 0.2. We see that the value is 980 meter. So we see that the distance from school at the starting point is 980 meter. That means 980 meter, and this is the answer. Dear students, follow our question D type. Is it possible for Johnny? Is it possible for Johnny to reach the roof? Taking 10 kg object by the equal work done by Ronnie. That means Ronnie's work done must be equal for Johnny to reach the roof. So we calculate this problem two ways. We use all the way. So dear students, please attention the solution. Dear students, for D type, we use the result of C type. That means from C S equal 980 meter. Dear students, the mass of Johnny and Ronnie, we know that the mass of Johnny, that means for Johnny, because we must calculate the Ronnie's work done, then we calculate the Johnny's work done. For Ronnie, mass M1, because we have two masses. That means that's why we uses the Ronnie's mass is M1 equal 40 kg. We know that the acceleration for Ronnie, acceleration A equal 0.4 ms inverse 2. Dear students, we calculate the work done, W1 equal what? Dear students, we know the formula for work done. Last class we discussed about these topics. So work done W1 equal to F S. So dear students, you know that the formula for F, we use this formula in chapter 3. Dear students, we know that F equal M, A and S. Dear students, we put the value or substitute the value of mass, acceleration and displacement. Mass, here we use M1. So M1, that means 40 into acceleration, that means 0.4 into S, that means 980. So we get the result 980 into 0.4 into 40. 15,680 joule. So we say that the Ronnie's work done W1 is 15,680 joule. Dear students, if we solve this problem, we use this value or we use the height of the roof for the Johnny's house. So dear students, we use all the way. Now for house roof, for height, now for the height, we say that for Johnny, dear students, just see that for Johnny, the mass of Johnny is 50 kg, but he used taking 10 kg object. That's why the mass of Johnny included the object mass. That means we say that the mass of Johnny with including the mass of the object is n2 equal to 50 plus 10. That means 60 kg. And the height, HEIGHT, and the height H equal H equal 20 meter. Now we calculate the work done W2. For Johnny, we say that W2 equal to, dear students, last we see W1 equal to Fs, but there is no S, there is H, that means height. Then we say that W2 equal to Fs. So we put the value of F. You know that from chapter 3, F equal to mg and then S. Here m, that means m2. Dear students, just input the value, then we see that m2, that means 60, into what is the value of g, that means acceleration due to gravity. You know that the value is 9.8 into h, that means 20. Then you see that 60 into 9.8 into 20, that means 11,760 joule. Dear students, the value W2 is less than the value W1. That means Johnny's work done is less than Ronnie's work done. That means we say that it is possible for Johnny to reach the roof taking 10 kg object by the equal work done by equal work done. No, this is not equal work done, by less work done by Ronnie. So dear students, we say that it is possible for Johnny to reach the roof taking 10 kg object by the less work done by Ronnie. And the another way is that we say that the another way, please, you see, the another way we calculate the height. We calculate the height. Then we use the work done value for Ronnie. That means work done W2 equal to W1 equal to 15,680 joule. Then you see that the height H prime equal to W2 divided by mg, that means m2g. W2, that means 15,680 joule divided by m2, that means 60, into g, that means 9.8. Dear students, you see that the height 15,680 divided by 60 divided by 9.8. You see that the value of the height is 26.67. আমি এখানে লিখছি 26.67 7 meter. That means the height is greater than the roof height. So we say that it is possible for Johnny to reach the roof taking 10 kg object by the less work done or by the equal work done by Ronnie. So dear students, you use this way or previous way. So dear students, you use this way or previous way. Dear students, we solve this problem and you must need to solve the another problem. And we also discuss about the next topics energy in the following day. So dear students, please stay home and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.